Girl, I'm telling you, it does not matter how fine you are. It doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter how good of a person you are. It doesn't matter what you got. If they don't want it, you ain't gonna get it. Period. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to Trish Talk Tuesdays. Today we are talking about a very well anticipated topic. This is a topic that I feel like is very relevant, and it's one that I can definitely speak from actual experience. I feel like at least 1 in 5 people have gone through this, and to state the obvious, a situationship. A situationship is less than a relationship, but more than a casual encounter or a booty call. A situationship refers to a romantic relationship that is and remains undefined. A situationship is that space between a committed relationship and something that is more than a friendship. So loosely put, a situationship I feel is more of a convenience. I don't want the title. I don't want all of the commitment, but I still want to keep you around. Before you leave the video, would you mind subscribing? Think about it. Thank you. In my experience, you're baited, so to speak. You're given similar attention that you would get in a relationship, but you don't get all of it. It's just enough to keep you there. I really want to stay on topic just in general, what a situationship is, how it's affected me. I'm going to give you guys just a little bit of story time and why I feel like situationships will not work if you truly desire to be in a real relationship. Say, for instance, you want a Birkin or a Louis, whatever you like, but you can't afford the real thing. So, they got these vendors nowadays that sell the knockoffs that look just like the real thing, but obviously it's not the real thing. But if it's all that you can afford, you'll buy it and you use it for the same exact purpose that someone would use the real bag. You put your stuff in it, you carry it with a nice outfit. The only difference between a real designer bag and a knockoff designer bag is obviously the price, but more importantly, the value. So they serve the same purpose, but one has more value and one does not. One thing I know from experience that a lot of guys in my experience will say when they're not ready to be in a committed relationship, but they don't want to let you go, they want to keep you around, don't want to rush into things. I'm hesitant to commit because I've been hurt before, but let's just keep things going. Let's just see where this goes. That can mean anywhere between a few months to a few years, and y'all have never even tried to be in a committed relationship. They've been hurt, they got trust issues, all this stuff. These are the reasons, these are the excuses that they will give to you to keep you in a situation, but not a real official founded relationship. So I'm gonna give y'all a little story time about a situationship that I was in. This has been years ago, but this was someone that it started off just like it would, for someone that you actually are in a relationship with. We were both first physically attracted to each other. And then as we got to know each other, we saw that our conversation was really good. We vibed real well together. He introduced me to a few of his close friends, family members, vice versa. Everything was cool. In the beginning, I will admit that neither him nor I was looking for anything at all. I didn't just get out of a relationship, but I was at a point in my life where I just did not want to get to know anybody. Over the course of a few weeks, we go from talking every now and again to now we're talking every couple of days to now we're talking every single day. So, some time goes by. I would say about 6 months. When you talk to somebody every day like that and you're spending almost every single day with the same person, to state the obvious, especially when the chemistry is there and you're vibing on the same level, you're gonna fall for him. We weren't together. It was not a relationship. If people saw us together and they asked me, "Is that your boyfriend?" I would say no, he's just a really good friend, and he would say the same thing. But when your feelings start to evolve and you start to actually have love for somebody, to hear that, it sounds a bit different, because now it's like, okay, I'm spending a lot of time with you. You're getting to know a lot about me. I'm opening up to you. I can date somebody for about 2 to 3 months before I'm just like, okay, is this going to be a relationship? Is this somebody I can see myself with long term? Or do I need to kind of back off from spending too much time with a person that I really don't even see a future with, like, you know, like that with? In this situation, it caught me completely off guard, and I had never been in a situationship before, so I knew something was just like, what's going on? But I didn't really put too much effort into noticing it, because I was getting all of the same things that you would get in a relationship. No, he was not officially my boyfriend. No, I did not change my status on Facebook from single into a relationship. No, he didn't either. But who cares who knew? We knew what it was, and I felt like at the time that was good enough. Like, why am I still just your friend? What's going on? Especially in my experience, one out of both of y'all wants it less than the other one does want it. If he's the one who wants a situationship more than he wants a relationship, that means that you need to go ahead and move on. It does not matter how much you do for a person. I mean, you can bend over backwards for somebody, helping them out so much financially, emotionally, whatever they need. You can go to bat for them, and you can hang in there with them for year, 2, 3, 4 years. You'll actually find yourself staying in comfort, because now you're comfortable. No, you don't necessarily like what y'all got going on, because it's a question mark. You're not really sure what it is. You're ready to move forward. He's not ready to move forward. Although you don't like the way that feels, at the same time, now you've gotten comfortable, and you don't necessarily want to let go, because you don't want to get comfortable to get to know someone all over again, even if that means it's going to be the best decision for you, because the next person could be someone who does want to take you seriously. If you love yourself as much as you say you do, if you respect yourself as much as you say you do, there's just some things that you just will not put up with. But as it pertains to situationships, if you really want to be in a relationship, if you know that eventually that's where you want to be, not saying you're trying to rush into it, but you've made it clear that I'm dating with the purpose I would like to be in a relationship. If that other person does not feel the same way, and they tell you that up front, don't waste your time. The key to it is you have to be clear in the beginning what you want. I'm not saying that within the first 5 minutes of talking to them, you have to shove down their throat what you're looking for, what you want, and this is not it, I need to go. You don't have to be that harsh with it, but yes, let it be known that first date or second date, like, hey, I'm not going to, beat around the bush. This is what I'm looking for. I don't want to scare you off, because I'm not saying that you are going to be that person. This is why we're getting to know each other. But I do still want you to know that my goal is to be in a relationship. What makes it selfish and unfair is when clearly the other person wants more than what you want, and you still continue to drag them along because you like the benefits. You like the perks of getting basically everything you would get out of them in a relationship without the commitment, which at the end of the day is very wrong. It does hurt the other person. Situationships, I believe, are definitely for those who lack the ability to want to commit, or who just feel like there's still so much out there that they haven't experienced yet, and you would only be holding them back, whatever the excuse is. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Go ahead and comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Have you ever been in a situationship? What do you think? What do you feel? Let me know in the comments below, and make sure you come back next Tuesday for more on this conversation, and I will see you guys next week right here on Trish Talk Tuesdays. Bye! I didn't want to say what they told me. You say without me you couldn't make it through the day that I shared. And maybe you misunderstood, cause I can't see how we could. Wanna take time and that's so good.